Hey everyone, welcome again to Tips and Strategies on how to live life more intentionally. Now, life is exciting, right? And one of the reasons why it's so exciting is because it's unpredictable. You just never know what it's going to throw at you or what's going to happen. But even though that's part of the reason why life is exciting, it also is the reason why we experience a lot of stress and fear and worry because we just don't know what to expect sometimes, and we all crave, a sense of certainty, to know that we'll be comfortable and that we'll be safe. And so that unknown factor of life sometimes can be debilitating. And when we're spending most of our time with emotions of fear and worry, that can really hold us back, and it keeps us from fully enjoying life, or it can affect our relationships because that fear of worry will keep us from being fully committed, or being able to be our true self with someone, or um, and that fear and worry hinders our success as well because we aren't willing to take the risks or make the effort that's required in in some cases to be successful, or to develop the skills that we want to develop, or have the opportunities that we want to have. But we can overcome this fear and worry in our lives by creating more certainty. So, obviously, we do want to have more certainty in life because it's something that we all inherently need. That feeling of certainty that we can be comfortable or secure, safe and loved, and have the other needs in our life. You know, for many people, that sense of certainty equals survival. So this need for certainty is so great that even though we may not even know we're doing it, subconsciously, we're always trying to create more certainty in our lives to counteract those feelings of fear and worry. And sometimes these methods that we use to create certainty are good. They're positive in a variety of aspects. And sometimes these methods are neutral. They give us certainty in the moment, but they're superficial. It's not a kind of certainty that's long lasting or actually gonna, help us in the long term. And then other forms of certainty, or methods that we use to create certainty in our life, can actually be harmful. So I'm going to explain a variety of these methods, some that I've used in my life, both positive and negative ones. And maybe as I explain, think about your own life, and then what methods you may use to create certainty, and if they are positive methods, neutral ones, or maybe even harmful ones. So, one of the methods that I have used in my life when all certainty goes out the window is food. Because with food, I can be certain that I'll feel comfortable or happy in that moment. So yeah, it's one of those neutral ones, can be even a harmful one if taken to the extreme. But that if you go out and get ice cream, or I always like a Snickers bar or whatever, I know I have that certainty that I'll be happy in that 1 minute or whatever or less that I'm eating that Snickers bar. But it isn't a durable method for certainty. It's not long lasting. Another method is just having money, or having the belief that if I have more money, then I will be certain that I can, fix whatever problem will come up because I'll have the money to pay for it, or I'll be able to have whatever I need to make me happy because I'll have the money to pay for it. And this one is also a little bit flawed as well, because even with lots of money, there's a lot of things that are uncertain. You don't know if you might lose it all the next day, like if with investments, or or perhaps a large medical bill will come up, or other things that you have to pay for. I mean, So money is not always the most certain thing as well. Another method that I know I've used is, when everything else seems to be going crazy in my life, I'll start cleaning something or fix something, or do something that I know I can solve in that moment, because by cleaning something or fixing something, I'm certain that I can solve that problem. So I create that sense of certainty in my life that I can solve something, I can clean something, and that I'm a competent person. Another method for creating certainty is exercising, because you may know that, okay, when I exercise, I feel good, I get more energized and motivated about life. So you bring that certainty in your life. Another way that we create certainty is by creating a specific identity for ourselves. So this is in a positive way or a negative way. And so I'll give it an example of maybe a negative way that we create certainty by creating this identity for ourselves. So for example, say you were someone that had a hard time following through on things and just getting things done on time. And you wanted to be better at this. You want to get things done on time. You want to follow through and be reliable, but you just tend to procrastinate a lot. And so, time after time, you let yourself down or others down. And so finally, you want to create more certainty in your life that you can be dependable, but you do it in a negative way by creating an identity for yourself that, well, I guess I'm just a procrastinator, and I don't get things done on time. And so by creating this identity that you're a procrastinator, then now you've created this sense of certainty that you just already know, well, I'm not going to get it done on time because I'm a procrastinator. And then you don't have to worry about letting yourself down or other people down. But there is a positive way to use this sense of, creating an identity for ourselves that brings a sense of certainty into our lives. So, for example, if you have high goals for yourself in your life, and you want to be a more resilient and successful person, you can create an identity for yourself, a belief about yourself that, I'm someone that never gives up, no matter what. Or I am someone that can always find the silver lining. Or, I'm someone that's a giver. I look out for others, and I look for opportunities to help and serve others. And then in return, I know that other people, look out for me and serve me. So that's a positive identity that we can create for ourselves. And when we create that positive identity about ourselves, that I'm someone that never gives up, or I'm a giver, and I get that, and then I receive that back in return, or I always find that silver lining. That belief about those beliefs about ourselves create great certainty, because then as you face a variety of challenges and difficulties, you can fall back on those beliefs, those positive identities that you've created for yourself. So on this specific train of thought around the beliefs that we have about ourselves, I want to talk about the most effective way that I believe we can use to create certainty in our lives, and that is by choosing to have faith. And I'm not referring just to, faith in the sense of religion, although that is a fabulous way to create certainty in our life, by believing in God and the fact that we have a purpose in this life. But, faith is a powerful concept and truth that pertains to much more than even just religion. We can choose to have faith that things always work out for us. We can choose to have faith that when one door closes, another one opens. Or we can choose to have faith that there is a solution to everything, or that everything is figure-outable. We can choose to have faith that our life does have a purpose and that we are being guided. We can choose to have faith that, specific people and opportunities always show up at exactly the right moment when we need them in our lives. And we can have faith that the experiences we're going through are meant to help us grow and to become better. And that's just like a small list that I came up with. But there are so many positive things that we can have faith in that create a powerful sense of certainty in our life, that no matter what happens, no matter what relationships fail, no matter what natural disasters affect us, no matter what illness or disease or injury we experience, no matter what financial situation we may be in, or if we lose our job, or all of that uncertainty in our lives, no matter what happens in our life, if we have chosen powerful truths to have faith in and to believe in, no matter what, then we will create an unwavering sense of certainty in our life. And by creating this unwavering sense of certainty, then we'll be able to conquer that fear and worry. We won't let that fear and worry control us, because we'll be able to rely on our certainty. That things do work out. There is a purpose. I'm being guided. Or I am someone that can find the good. Or this opportunity will help me to grow and become better. Whatever it is that you choose to believe in and have faith in, make sure that it is something that will empower you and bring a sense of unwavering certainty in your life, because we don't want fear and worry to control our lives. We want certainty and belief and faith to control our lives. So that's the tip for today. I hope you can take something useful from it, and that you will be able to live each day with more intention. Have a great day.